Have you ever wished you could stop thinking for just one day? Not because something terrible happened, but because your mind never seems to switch off. You walk into a room and immediately start reading it. You notice the awkward silence, the forced smile, the person pretending they're okay. You see things most people seem to miss. At first it feels like a strength, until one day it doesn't. Because the more you notice, the harder it becomes to simply exist. You stop enjoying conversations because you're analyzing them. You stop experiencing moments because you're busy interpreting them. And eventually you start wondering, why does everyone else seem lighter than me? If you've ever felt that way, this video is for you. Today we're talking about the burden of awareness and why seeing more doesn't always make life easier. Sometimes it makes it harder. A while ago, I read a comment online that said, "I feel like I'm watching life through glass." That sentence stayed with me, because that's exactly how many highly aware people feel. They're present, but not fully participating. Imagine sitting with friends at dinner. Everyone is laughing and enjoying themselves. But your brain is busy noticing everything. Who's insecure? Who's seeking approval? Who's hiding something? You're reading the room while everyone else is simply living in it. And eventually that awareness turns inward. You start analyzing yourself the same way. Every mistake, every insecurity, every emotion. You don't just feel anxious. You analyze why you're anxious, then you analyze why you're analyzing it, and suddenly a simple feeling becomes a full-time job. The strange thing is that awareness promises clarity, but often it creates paralysis. Because when you see every angle, every possibility, and every consequence, even simple decisions become difficult. Life stops feeling like an experience and starts feeling like a puzzle that needs to be solved. But here's what took me a long time to realize. The problem isn't awareness. The problem is treating awareness as a substitute for living. Many of us use analysis as protection, as if we can understand everything, maybe we won't get hurt. If we can predict people, maybe we won't be disappointed. If we can explain every situation, maybe we'll stay in control. But life doesn't work that way. Think about music. You can understand every note, every chord, and every pattern. But none of that is the same as feeling the song, and that's where many highly aware people get stuck. They become experts at understanding life. But strangers to experiencing it, they know why they're unhappy. They know where their fears come from. They know the psychology behind their habits. Yet peace remains out of reach. Because understanding life and participating in life are two different things. And somewhere along the way, we confuse the two. So what do? The answer isn't becoming less aware. That's probably impossible. The goal isn't to see less, it's to carry what you see differently. The next time you notice someone's insecurity, let it be there. You don't need to fix it. You don't need to explain it. You don't need to judge it. Just notice it and move on. The next time your mind starts dissecting every detail of a conversation, try returning to the moment itself. Listen, observe, feel your feet on the ground. Come back to the experience instead of the analysis. Because awareness is meant to help you engage with life, not replace it. And perhaps that's the real lesson. The purpose of awareness isn't to stand outside the world and decode it. The purpose of awareness is to help you see the world clearly while still having the courage to participate in it. To laugh even when you understand the absurdity. To love even when you understand the risks. To hope even when you understand the uncertainty. Because the deepest wisdom isn't found in seeing through everything. It's found in seeing clearly and choosing to live anyway. If your mind never seems to slow down, I hope you remember this. Your awareness is not a flaw. It's not a curse. It's simply a tool, a powerful one. But you don't have to carry the weight of every insight. You don't have to solve every mystery. And you don't have to understand every part of life before you're allowed to enjoy it. Some things are meant to be understood. Others are meant to be experienced. The challenge is knowing the difference. Life happens.